it's sacred almost.
Okay, I've done this 24 years and I've never come upon a sacred tree. I've never, I mean,
So
if it was sacred, they would have it roped off, correct?
it,
It, 31.
31.
I'll take that 16 on my district.
Scenic and D-Land. Going to be 4 people rappelling on a tree that's on the path between Whetstone High School and Casting Pond. Says the tree's registered and second oldest tree in Ohio.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm being out.
Columbus Police, Tech 65.
Yes. I'm a resident of Columbus, Ohio, and I was in the park, Whetstone Park, along Olentangy Boulevard. And there's a tree in that park. It's a registered tree. It's like the second oldest tree in the state of Ohio. And there are like 5 people rappelling on the tree and on the limbs. And they could easily break, damage the tree. And I know it's not the right thing to do. And I'm sure there's some regulation that, prohibits that. And these people don't care. They don't, oops, I broke a limb, and no big deal. We'll go somewhere else. And the police need to go down there and get them off that tree.
Hey, folks. You the caller? Okay. What's going on?
This is I believe it's the second oldest tree in the state of Ohio.
Okay.
They have ropes up there. They're climbing the tree. I'm sure it's against some violation, ordinance, city ordinance. This is, if they break this tree limb, it's going to do significant damage to the tree.
I'm a professional arborist.
I've dealt with you guys before on that over near that school on Weber, I think. Or you guys do it for a living. Yeah. And this is practice during the weekend.
This is recreational climbing. We're just having fun.
You can't.
Been climbing here for a bunch. I've never had any issues with it. This is the first time I've had anybody come up and harass me and my friends while we're climbing. Hanging out. No, I've never had any issues with it. I've never had anybody complain or anybody tell me I couldn't do it.
Can you give him your name so I can report it to the
You don't need my name,
Parks
sir.
and Recreation?
Well, I mean, I got to be honest with you, sir. I've dealt with them before, and they are professionals.
It doesn't matter. It's a 150-year-old tree. It's sacred almost.
Okay, I've done this 24 years, and I've never come upon a sacred tree. I've never, I mean, if it was sacred, they would have it roped off, correct? It's along a path in a park.
And you're going to let them you're just going to say, oh, sorry, that's okay?
Yeah. I don't believe they're not knowingly harming the tree. And to be a criminal matter, there's a thing, it's part of the law, it has to be knowingly destroy property. I don't believe they're doing that. Like I said, I've dealt with them before, and they are professionals. They're not like children climbing a tree.
They're not paid to
well, they get paid during the week to do it.
They're not paid to cut limbs to preserve the tree. They're
not cutting any limbs. I mean, I don't see how a rope is going to harm this tree to the point where it's a
Weight on the tree, it might not be able to maintain.
I'm putting ropes in unit in the tree that are more than capable of handling our weight. Again, I do this.
It doesn't matter.
see this limb that's dead here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Parks and Recreation needs to do.
Okay, but they haven't. So, I mean, I got to be honest, sir. I'm not going to find a violation in this. I'm not going to tell them they cannot do this. This is a park. Okay, a park is for whatever type of recreation. If they consider this
You're
recreation,
going to author, by not doing that, you're going to, can you take a citizen's complaint? Yes, you can.
okay.
I want it
Well, that's why
registered.
I'm here.
I want-
That's why I'm here on a
Yes,
complaint.
Yes, and I want you to take a report and with their names.
I'm not going to do that. No. I'll take a report with your name on that. I will list them because normally we deal with suspect information. Okay? I don't feel they've done anything wrong. I don't have the right to say I want all your information. Now, if they were carving their name, initials in this tree, I could say, hey, that's a JD. Are you JD? And he would say, yeah, I'm JD. I'd say, okay, you damaged that tree. I can ask you for your ID.
Potential
But
damage to this tree.
I don't see any potential damage to this tree, sir. I've done this 24 years in this area. This park has been part of my area for 24 years.
And I've lived here longer than you've been in this area.
Okay, well, I have a profession and this is my job, and I am telling you, I don't feel that this is wrong. So if you want to make a complaint against me, you're more than welcome to call Internal Affairs. This has all been recorded. And Internal Affairs can come after me if they wish. That's fine. But I don't feel they're doing anything criminal at this point in time. Unless you want to prove me wrong, that's fine. But call the Parks and Rec
I will.
and
First
then
thing Monday morning.
suggest that this be roped off and that nobody's to touch it. I mean, that's what I would suggest you do. Because the public has access to this tree as they walk by. The public has access to touch this tree. So, and these are not children, they are professionals. You chose to do recreation on your bicycle.
Who are they licensed by?
I've spoken with them before, and I don't have to provide that information to you. So, like I said, you can make a complaint against me, that's fine.
Well,
So.
can I take it when it's a stump? I'll send you a picture. Okay?
And you're going to say that they caused it to be a stump. The tree is dying in certain areas.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
It's-
so you're saying they're killing this tree?
No, I'm saying that potentially.
Potential isn't a crime.
Speeding.
Potential isn't a crime. When you drive your car, or can I say, oh, you had your car had the potential to go 60, so I'm going to write you a ticket for 60 and a 25. It has that potential. It's not a crime unless you do it.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, like I said, it's Officer Connor, badge 1300.
I see that.
Okay.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to call Internal Affairs if you wish, and they can review this tape and send it to City Council.
Well, I'm going to call Parks and Recreation.
Okay. But at this point, you're free to continue what you're doing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Officer Conyers, can I talk to you away from him for a second?
Yeah.
I mostly just wanted to wait until he leaves because he was taking pictures of us. He was trying to capture my name off of our badges. You're okay. I mostly just wanted you to wait until he was gone because he was taking photos of us,
Okay, which is
recording
fine.
us, which is fine.
In
But it was
any
making
public-
us really uncomfortable.
I understand that. I think it's totally ridiculous why I'm even here today. I think it's totally ridiculous, and I'll probably spend 2 hours defending myself in Internal Affairs. I don't care. I think what you're doing is fine,
Thank you.
but don't let him bother you.
Okay.
any outdoor access, he can film you. So just take your name thing,
Yeah,
put
okay.
put it in your
Hide it,
pocket,
yeah.
and hide it, and say, dude, leave.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you very much.
yep, have at it. Take care, you guys.